Was 2023 a good whiskey year for you? If so, please stay tuned because I'm going to tell you about my year. Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze, and I'd like to talk to you about 2023 now that's fully gone and out of the way. It was a spectacular year for whiskey, for me, probably for a lot of people, and just a spectacular year in general. First of all, I would like to encourage you to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. It means so much to us. We are so dang close to 1,000 subs. So if you're watching this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button just to watch all of our other videos and stay tuned to future stuff because we are trying to grow and expand what we do. So it'd be very nice and just a simple little thing to subscribe to us. So if you could do that, that would be great. But I would really like to talk about 2023. 2023 personally and in the whiskey world was just fabulous. I retired. I got 2 great dogs. Just did a lot of traveling, went places I've never been to, and that's something that I continually like to do is travel, but usually I go back to the same places because of specific family reasons. But I had a wonderful, great time, and we went to lots of distilleries in the US as well as in other countries, and we did a lot of whiskey pickups, and it was just a spectacular year for me. And one of the things that I noted mostly about 2023 is prices and availability started coming down. Excuse me. I did have a video earlier in 2023 about was the bourbon boom busting? Was things becoming more available? Was the allocation kind of reaching its point, its peak? And I believe that it really has. However, there are some things going on the allocated list that weren't before that are kind of a bummer. But in general, you can start picking up more things easier than you could have in 2022 or 2021 when the boom was at its height. But for me personally, I really did enjoy some great pickups. As you can see on this table, I just pulled a smattering of my favorite pickups that I got. I played the lottery game with Total Wines as a Grand Reserve and did win 2 bottles. I won this Weller Special Reserve. I'm sorry, Weller Single Barrel. And I am working on the Unicorn. I'm just 3 bottles shy. I did pick up a birthday bourbon from that lottery. And so that was spectacular, great news for me. We also participated in several single barrel programs and some that came out that are just amazing. There's too many. Almost every single barrel that we've been involved with has come out, has been spectacular. The Compass Box single marrying cask and the Glasgow blend, these are single barrel selections from a group of ours that I'm involved with. Just spectacular. That really was probably the highlight for me of the Scotch ones of the barrel releases. However, I was directly involved with some of the picks. And so the JT Melnick pick here from Bourbon Real Talk, I was directly involved with, went down and helped pick that bottle. There is a Prideful Goat 6-year that we went down and picked. That was also really, really good. I participated in my own pick. This is my very own blend from Acre Distillery, and it's spectacular. I got a couple of those, but overall it was a unique experience to actually go and sit down and pick your single barrels. I think that's just an amazing concept and something that everybody should get involved with if they're in the whiskey kind of collection or whatever. So single barrels, actually participate in that process. I have tons of single barrels that I didn't participate in, but I'm in 4 or 5 different single barrel programs. So those were cool. I did get a Prideful Goat This is batch 4. This is the 15-year. I also have a 1-year, a couple 15 years. Just absolutely fabulous. Probably one of my favorite pickups of 2023, as well as this red rosewood rye was my other favorite pickup of the year. And more so is because I know the gentleman behind these two products and count them as friends of mine, and very special relationships we have. And it was just an amazing time to actually meet them and talk to them and grow a friendship and meet them multiple times, but have a friendship with them and just be able to enjoy their products. I traveled a lot. So many stuff that I picked up was spectacular for 2023. I did get some stuff that was not spectacular, but again, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey, and I did get a lot of good whiskey. But some things that I picked up that were spectacular is some duty-free or travel exclusives or distillery exclusives. Lots of those from Jameson and Teeling and a lot of Seattle ones. Can't even think of the name of them. Westward. Yeah, something like that. There's a lot of Seattle ones we went to. Just lost it there in my brain. But a Ardbeg travel exclusive you can only get in duty free, as well as this Glenlivet single cask reserve. It's a sherry cask, I believe, a rich single malt. It's the reserve cask, but I think it's a sherry, and it is spectacular. And then just some other things that I really had an eye and focus out that I really wanted. There's one bottle I missed that I really want, and that's the Jack Daniel's 12, but I did get the Jack Daniel's 10. Super excited about that. I'm just like beyond excited. And it was kind of my goal or dream to get as many different variations of Jack Daniel's as I can. I've always loved them from, you know, the late 70s, early 80s onward, and just absolutely love them. And I did just date myself, but I did also probably drink a little earlier than I was supposed to. So there's that. And then, of course, my probably go-to whiskey for the Rainbow, the top whiskey that I would just go out of my way, drive 100 miles, 200 miles to get, as long as it's priced appropriately. I don't buy stuff more than 2 times the value, and even then it's a little iffy. Depends on, you know, the actual total cost. I mean, if it's a $200, not going to pay $400, but if it's a $100, I might pay $200, well, kind of like that. But that's the Midwinter's Night Dram. This is Act 10. 11 just came out in 2023. So this is actually 2022, but it was a pickup that I picked in late 2023. And it is by far my favorite whiskey, my favorite, I don't know, elegant, glamorous, unicorn whiskey. I wish I could buy cases of this. But unfortunately it sells out almost instantaneously. And so that was 2023 for me. There are 2 things that also occurred in 2023 that in the whiskey that I was super happy about. I fell in love with Crown Royal. I have a soon-to-be family member who is a collector of Crown Royal and opened my eyes to Crown Royal. He just has everything from basic and flavored to stuff that you cannot get, that are no longer in production or super expensive. And he introduced me to his daily drink, which is the Crown Royal XO. And I just bought this one here last week. But in 2023, we participated, him and I, putting on a Crown Royal tasting. And it was just eye-opening about Crown Royal. I think Crown Royal is probably the most unrespected, non-respected, underrated mainstream whiskey out there. I think that people think about Crown Royal and they're thinking about Crown and Coke, or it's Canadian Swill or whatever, and they are completely wrong. I have a bottle of Crown Royal, just a basic bottle, and I enjoy it, but I'm not much into their flavor stuff other than the salted caramel. But once you get up there into some of their other ones, you get some spectacular ones, and the XO is amazing, and will probably be something that I do as a daily drink because it's not that expensive. The other thing that happened in 2023, which is probably a dream come true for me, it's a short-term dream because I didn't even know it existed until late 2022 and early 2023, but I was nominated and accepted into the Tennessee Squire. The Jack Daniel's Tennessee Squire gives you a little 1-inch property on the distillery, but you're a squire. You can go there and get squire privileges and go to certain places at the distillery that other people can't, but you also get some discounts and everything. And they don't really, it's hard to get this from my understanding. And I know people who've been nominated multiple times and haven't been accepted. And so I was accepted, and I want to really thank my friend for nominating me. He happens to be the person behind this, but it was just absolutely a fabulous year for me in the whiskey world. So much so that this is all going away because this room, this bar, and it's 4 sides of what you see behind me, probably more so on those 2 walls that you can't see than on these 2 walls. But we're working, I always say 1,400 bottles, but I think it's 13 something. A lot of bottles. We even have a closet here full. So we are remodeling a room that's twice as big as this, and changing that to the bar. In fact, I've been working on cleaning it out and ordering furniture. Some of it's arriving today. And so hopefully soon we'll be in the new bar and I can show you a tour of it. But it's going to be a lot bigger, a lot more seating, a lot more space and shelves, and a little bit more lighting because it does get dark in this one. I have the camera lights on, so it's that. But 2023 was spectacular. How was your 2023 in the whiskey world? And personally, let us know. Put those in the comments. Did you have a really bad year? I did get COVID probably twice. I don't know how many times I've had COVID, and I've been vaccinated, 4 times? But yeah. That's the disease, the virus that will never leave us, I don't think. But had a great year, a great time. It was spectacular. But there were some down parts to it, some deaths, some sicknesses and whatnot. But overall, it was great for me. But what about you? Leave those in the comment, your whiskey. What was your best pickup for the year? My greatest pickup for the year, I believe, was probably the Midwinters or the Jack Daniel's 10. And not only do I have one 10, but I just got one 2 days ago, another 10. Still looking for that 12 though, so if you guys are available to find a 12 for me, just let me know, and we'll maybe run out there where you are and pick it up or something. But great year. I hope this year, 2024, is even better. Starting a business that's revolving around whiskey besides the program, and so we'll be excited to tell you about that hopefully in the coming months or sooner. But spectacular. Alright guys, I hope that you're enjoying the channel. Make sure you do hit that like and subscribe. It means so much to us. Check out our Facebook and our Instagram. Also, if you're local to DFW, we do have a whiskey group. It's a smaller group than the bigger groups that I'm a member of, but it helps collect some of those people who can't make those events. So if you are in the DFW area and you're interested, just let me know and I can send you a invite link and you can fill out the application. But yeah, I hope you guys have a spectacular day and look forward to tomorrow with some good cocktails with Cody. He doesn't know what he's making. He never does, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to let you go. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.